Everyone knows the story of Russia's involvement in Ukraine over the last 7 months, but recently, Ukraine has been fighting back with many offensives into taken Ukrainian territory, which makes you think about what if Russia, out of rage, went to war with the mostly Western world. Today, that's what we are looking at as a filler video for the Gadsden purchase. We're going to be looking at what if Russia actually did this, and what if they lost? So, basically, I've drawn a map based off of documents and borders from over time completely, just to see what the Allied powers, which they'll probably be calling themselves, or NATO, will try to make out of the fallen Russia. So, if you like this, I'll make a video what would happen if Europe lost to Russia, or Russia losing but in Asia. Note, I am bad at drawing, so this map's not going to really look so good. Okay, let's look at these things one thing at a time, starting with Poland. Poland is based off of a combination of old borders and some common sense, which you can see a lot. First, we see a combination Poland taking a huge portion of Belarus. Mind you, Belarus will be hit hard after fighting with Russia, which there is very, very strong chance of happening. This border was taken from old Polish borders between the world wars. Back then, Poland did not hold as much of its modern western land, instead taking the western parts of Ukraine and Belarus during the Polish-Soviet War. But after 1945, Poland's eastern half was taken by the Soviets, while Poland also gained huge amounts of land in the old Weimar Republic or the Third Reich, whichever you prefer. I put the orange lines over Kaliningrad because those weren't really technically part of Poland during the World Wars, and I'd think it would go to Poland, but due to its Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth, but it might also go to Lithuania, Germany because they used to be in the area, and even a Nordic country such as Denmark or Sweden because they can't really gain anything else. Let's go to Ukraine, where there's not much is gained. Due to the size of the map, I was not able to map this, but Crimea returns to Ukraine as also the Russian state across from it. Other than that, Ukraine's western border is mostly normal until the north. This area is usually considered Ukrainian throughout history. It was part of the first Ukrainian republic before annexed by the Soviets. Also, a small portion behind this river is now Ukrainian. Now, let's go up to Latvia. Latvia was once part of Germany under the Ostland state, which had tons of Baltic territory. We decided to give it a huge part of Belarus to Latvia, except Minsk, due to the troubling of moving capitals. Obviously, we have to talk about the Federal Republic of Minsk, or Belarus. I believe this country will be very reduced in land, leaving it what I think will be a neutral state, which is usually changed back to the Federal Republic of Minsk due to it losing most of its western territory. Next, we have Estonia. Estonia has controlled a good portion of Russia during the early life of the Republic, but was reduced. We simply gave this land back to Estonia. Finally, Finland. Finland will gain all of its land that they controlled during the Continuation War and before World War II. For Russia as a whole, a belief will become 3 regions: the Moscow Protectorate, the Siberian Protectorate, and the Osk Protectorate. 2 of these protectorates will be controlled by coalition forces, but the last one will be under U.S. control. Well, this video was a little bit longer than I expected. If you liked it, then I might do another one. So, see ya.